A.B. Conley,
Yes,
old friend of the show. Haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a while.
And
It's
that's
been a
my
while.
bad, not yours. You know what? I finally come to the workshop now. You're kind of like me. As I look around, you like the old things.
I like anything that's old. I collect antiques and stuff.
I'm seeing flintlocks. I'm seeing
Right.
pistols. I'm seeing knives. I'm seeing powder horns. So you are all things that have to do with anything a couple hundred years ago.
Whenever I build a gun for someone, I build it for myself, really. I mean, I satisfy myself, and then, you know, the guy should be satisfied with it.
Yeah. So you're your own harshest judge.
Right, yeah, I am. This gun is made out of a piece of curly maple wood, which is a good piece of wood. And you know, over the years, I've learned how to stain them and how to do the things that you see here. And I've been in this business since 1959, and so I've learned an awful lot, and nobody showed me. All right, this rifle here is in the early stages of building, and I've just started, and I've put the barrel in the wood. This is made out of tiger stripe curly maple, and it's got it all the way through it. If I look at a piece of wood, I can tell you if I want to fool with it. And I don't like to build a gun out of a bad piece of wood. I really don't. But this is going to be a left-handed gun, and it's a .45 caliber.
Do you order the barrels?
We've got a club here that's got about 165 members in it, muzzleloading club, and each one of them boys does something, and that's the way it is. And we trade and barter with each other. Boy in our club that builds barrels.
Builds barrels?
Yes, he makes barrels for us. Wayne Jenkins. He's a barrel maker, and he builds all of our barrels for us.
What brand of these do you like?
I like the Siler lock.
The Siler lock?
The
I've heard a
Siler.
lot of people talk about that.
This is a Siler here, and a Siler is a good durable lock. I mean, it's a lock that I have used for years, and I enjoy building a gun out of them because you don't have very much problem with them.
Do you have any idea, including pistols, how many guns you've built over the years?
I'd say probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 100.
Wow. Do you have any idea, and I'm sure every gun is different, how many hours you have in each particular gun?
It takes me about 90 hours.
90 hours?
Right.
Now, A.B., you got your gun, you got your pistol, you got to have your powder. You got to have something to keep it dry in.
Right.
And this is pretty much what they used back in the day.
This is exactly what they use. These designs are mine. I've never seen nobody build them like these. Now, long hunters, they would go on a trip and stay a month at a time. And every time that they come up on a incident, like if they killed an animal, then they'd scratch it on their horns. And that's how they kept records with what they did during that time that they were out hunting and so on.
This particular one right here, it shows the North Fork of the Licking River and Upper Blue Licks. And
Now, you know, scrimshawing was done back in the early, when the sailors was coming across to America. They would scrimshaw whale's teeth.
Now, you have a fellow who does the scrimshawing,
Right.
which is amazing as I'm looking at it.
Oh,
some really excellent work.
He's good. He's really good. We've got a set of horns on troop carrier Magoffin. We've got a gun on that ship too.
All right, A.B., some pretty good looking knives here. Now, how important was the knife back in the day? You used that for just about everything. didn't you?
Everything. You use, oh gosh, yes. A gun and a knife was a necessity for the early pilgrims and the early settlers that came into Kentucky and into the rest of the United States. We don't make them like a factory-made knife is made that shines. We don't do that. I mean, that's not what we do. This is a type of knife that we like to carry. Is one just like that.
You know, people are so far removed from the days when we actually had to get out and struggle to put meat on the table. I mean, right here's an example of what people are so far removed, some people, from the hunting and fishing. They don't realize they wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for their great-grandfather out making his way through the woods with this primitive equipment and putting meat on the table.
That's exactly right. You look back at the workmanship on the antique stuff that we call antiques now, and all of the products that those people built was really top-notch stuff.
And the thing is, they're still around.
Yeah.
They're still in the
Right.
antique stores. They're still around. They last. I think we appreciate as we get older the way things used to be and the quality, and these things endure for some reason. You know what, AB? The older I get, farther back I want to go.